There's dark stuff everywhere. I've met Americans who are terrified to go to the UK, like, oh, I'm gonna get stabbed. And I'm like, dude, like,
it's safer than here.
That's pretty funny to think that, though.
I don't want to get stabbed by someone with a funny accent.
So, RFK Jr. has been caught in a little scandal. We finally got the son of a bitch. He's going down. He's finally going down.
This is what you get for not coming on the podcast.
Right. We finally got him. So, he was on TikTok, as people do. And he was commenting on a big-butted bitch who was just like showing a video. Yeah. A big-butted, you know.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so sometimes we all just, you know, we catch ourselves in certain environments liking big-butted bitches or big titty bitches, whatever you want. Whatever you're into.
Hey, if you're looking at it, why can't you support and put the heart button?
Hit the like. It's the fucking easiest thing ever, right? But we don't always do it. We're ashamed.
For the algorithm.
RFK, he's like, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh baby. He says, oh honey, let me milk that shit. No, he didn't say that.
That would be a funny comment.
No. So what happened was, he just says like, all right, yay. Basically.
He has hand claps?
Yeah, basically. He's like, yay, good job.
Yay, good job.
But the thing is,
on a twerking video?
So there's people who found a old TikTok video where this big-butted bitch is showing them cakes off, right?
Yeah.
And them cakes is looking good, right? And so RFK has contextualized this as saying like, hey guys, what actually happened is, so I wasn't even running for president yet when this video got wowed.
Okay.
Like, yayed. So he said one of his staffers was nice enough, because when he was first running for president, right, you can't just go on TikTok and start doing live streams. You have to have 1,000 followers. So he says one of my staffers was kind enough to give me their TikTok account, and we just like changed the name and turned it into RFK TikTok account. So then it back posts everything that the guy ever liked or said is now under the RFK for president account.
That actually makes sense.
It does make sense. It makes hella sense.
A lot of people do that. Yeah, a lot of
But people are saying that's a bunch of bullshit, so that's the big thing.
It's bullshit, dude. If it's a big-butted bitch, it's bullshit.
We all love the big-butted bitches. I do. My wife's got a big old butt.
Yeah, Zuby, what do you think about giant big-butted bullshit?
Huge cakes.
I'm African.
Good answer.
I'm gonna use that for now on, too.
I don't know what that means, yeah.
Doesn't that mean I like big butts and I cannot lie?
Could you explain?
Can I explain?
Yeah, can you expound on it?
I don't know if I can, because I don't know if it's genetic, I don't know if it's social, I don't know if it's...
I thought it was a known fact.
Would you give Tucker that answer?
I probably would.
I thought it was a known fact that when you go above the Mediterranean, it's a boob culture, and when you go below the Mediterranean, it's a butt culture. So it's an equator.
That's what it's like a regional thing.
That's why Brazilians...
That explains my flavor.
Yeah. Brazilians, all that. South Asian, it goes that. And then you go up, boobs.
Yeah,
makes sense.
But what if you like both? Then does that mean you're right on the...
You're probably more the meridian
Then you're
area.
greedy.
Then you need to chill out a little bit.
Chill the fuck out. Stop overeating.
You're on the Capricorn line.
Yeah.
The in-between.
That's world domination bullshit.
Yeah.
Kalyne, what do you think about giant ass?
I have one.
Good job.
Expand on that.
Well, I don't really know what you mean by expanding.
Working out will expand it.
Yeah, that was woke. I like that.
Don't you want a president that likes to fuck, though?
What?
Wasn't it Clinton? No. That was Bill Clinton.
No.
Bill Clinton liked to fuck.
All right, so RFK, he works out, all right? And he likes a butt here or there.
Yeah,
Well, you know what, Clinton,
He likes
like,
a big ass.
Clinton's he's fucking so much, he can't do work, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, we got RFK, who's occasionally commenting, hey, nice butt.
Yeah,
You know?
Trump just grab him by the pussy.
That's a different one, right? So, I mean, you want the leader of the free world to be a little horny. You don't want them to be unhorny.
Healthy testosterone and
mentality.
libido.
Yeah. You don't want him so old that he's not even motivated to do it anymore, and he's just like too tired.
But Joe Biden will fall up some stairs for some pussy, I heard. I heard he'll fall all the way up the stairs for it.
That's a really good explanation, though. I actually buy it.
I do too,
Because that happens to a lot of people in politics.
They don't know anything about social media, and then someone just gives them an account.
No, it's the permissions
dangerous.
thing. Because he couldn't do live streaming, so he needed this.
Oh, so one of his team had
One of his team used to be horny, and then they gave him the account.
No longer horny.
Like that other story, though, it's more fun to believe that it was him. So
It's so much more fun. Thank you. No, thank you. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And that's not even the worst thing to find that an old account even did. Like, that's not
No.
that bad.
Saying
just
like,
funny.
oh wow, that's nothing.
Yeah,
What are
it's
you
not-
talking
it's the heart eye emoji.
Yeah. That's the comments. Let's get into the comments. What are those
I also like how open he is with this past, like just drug addiction and all that stuff.
Yeah, if he's going to tell us about that.
That it makes him very, very relatable and more human. And I think because he's like so open about it, it's kind of like the whole 8 Mile thing where he lays it all out. Then it's kind of hard to find dirt. So
Yeah, they got to rip up the whole page at the debate.
find any way to put something on him.
Yeah.
That makes him strangely relatable.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Well, it's just honest. I think it's just honest, really.
Do you think he's gonna be honest about steroid use?
He's honest about everything else. He says he's a drug addict and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
if you were-
really strong.
If you were a drug addict, I don't think there would be any problem with you saying you did steroids.
That's Bart.
Yeah, he's probably definitely on TRT.
Yeah, but he's also just athletic. Like you saw him do a backflip off a cliff.
He did a backflip.
But yeah, it, like
done so many
the cliff is like 30 or 40 feet high. He does a backflip off the cliff into the water.
Making that the determining factor.
And this was like 70 or something. That's crazy.
Dude, I'm voting for him, man.
We will now have all candidates do their backflip.
Nobody could backflip.
Get it?
He's the only president.
Do you know
that
what's
can backflip.
crazy? Is I think that would be more effective than the current system. I think on
That's
average, I think on average you would get better leaders
That's very sad. Yeah.
if you just had a gym test.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Say, hey, you're trailing in the polls. Luckily, we got the physical coming up.
I mean, honestly,
I'm not
you're
even joking. If it was just like who can bench more, who can deadlift more.
Yeah, if they're physically more capable at that age.
Is that us being like doomers though, or black pilled? Are we just like giving up if that's our qualification?
No, I want a healthy, vibrant president.
Dude, look at the elections over the past 12 years.
Oh, bro.
Like, look at what the options have been.
100%.
And low key, it's like you're kind of our like commander in chief. If you're like capable and aware, for some reason I might trust you a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we liked Barack because he was playing basketball too. Just showing a little bit of physical prowess. We're like, okay, that's tight.
And the first time
George Bush Jr. was a cheerleader. If he was on top of the pyramid going, America! Like, that would have been so much cooler.
In my opinion, I guess this is controversy, but I think Larry Bird was blacker than Barack Obama, dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Barack Obama, watching him play basketball is like, oh, Jesus Christ. It's just politician stiffness everywhere. Stiff, yeah, nervousness, strangeness. No.
I mean, comparing him to Larry Bird, though. I mean, Larry Bird's pretty,
He's loose.
Larry Bird's
pretty
the
good at
fucking
basketball.
guy. Oh, yeah.
this guy kind of up there.
He's pretty good at that.
Agreed.
What about like Austin Reeves or Barack Obama? You know what I mean?
Who's Austin Reeves?
Just hit 7 out of 10 3-pointers for the Lakers. He's him.
I have been betting on NFL. I don't give a fuck.
Don't ask him.
The real football.
Yeah, thank you.
Because basketball's the fake football.
I've been betting and losing at NFL recently. Thank you very
Sorry.
much. Thank you.
Well, there it is.
Kalyne, what's your take on this?
Big booty
RFK.
bitches. Yeah. That's my take.
Such a good take. Dude.
That's a good take. Do you have? I know that you're not originally from the UK, but do you have like a sense of investment and/or pride in UK politics?
I thought you were going to just end with the UK, in which case I would have said yes. UK politics. I don't. Do you guys take pride in American politics?
Now I do.
Dude, no,
Big
fair
time.
enough. No, I don't.
Now it's
That's
super.
It's our favorite
interesting,
topic.
but yeah, I don't.
It used to be boring though.
I don't take pride in it. I take some pride in the UK, being from there, being a citizen. But politics is trash, man. I don't like politics.
I wonder.
I talk about it sometimes.
But why
I don't
come
like
you're so mired in it?
I'm not.
But you kind of are. You're kind of like
I'm
synonymous.
not.
with-
I'm just aware.
Yeah.
I don't talk about politics that much. Like you'll almost never see me talking about Democrats and Republicans and Tories and.
So what do you like, Democrats or Republicans?
I'm not saying you do it.
Okay.
I'm saying what people do to you.
Oh, yeah.
They throw you in the pool.
Yeah, because people who are politically super hyper political minded.
Yeah.
View everything politically, right? It's why they're sitting there watching the podcast, like trying to work out if you're on the right or the left, or if you're woke or if you're anti-woke. It's like they want to know which camp to put you in, and it's like.
But do you when that happens to you, are you like, I'm gonna measure my speech next time?
No, I don't care.
Yeah,
no, I don't care. And there's another thing that I've started to always keep in mind now, which is that 1% of the people who are on social media create pretty much all of the content, and another 10% do all the commenting. So 90% of the people who are on any social media platform are just like watching, listening, whatever, but not interacting and engaging. So when you keep those numbers in mind, it's sort of like massively. You can see how people get things massively skewed, right? Because you might get like 10 comments on a video saying like da da da, and you're like, oh my gosh, like everyone hated the video or everyone, and you're like, wait, no, that's like 10% of like a small percent of 10% of like a smaller percent is actually, or when people think, oh, everyone is talking about such and such.
No, it's not everyone. It's 10 losers.
It's like 7 people with prominent followings who are starting a conversation, and it seems like everyone.
The people that are affected, they don't even look at the 300 positive comments. They see 2 negative ones and go, oh, they hate the video.
Yeah, and by the way, this is also why when people spend way too much time on social media, you can get the perception that everything is so much worse than it is.
Yeah.
Because by definition, if something makes the news or something goes viral, by definition, it's an anomaly. So people can think, oh my gosh, like for example, me being in LA right now. If I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to LA, half the comments are going to be, make sure you got your bulletproof vest, be careful, don't step in through, get out of that city, whatever. Because every time they see LA, it's like people looting and shoplifting and some shit. It's something.
So many gunmen are outside right now.
Plus, the algorithm pushes your interest. So you're going to keep watching the things that are going to be more your take. Yeah. So it's just an echo chamber of your...
I mean, the things that you mentioned do happen, but also you could grow up in parts of LA where you're blind to all of that. Yeah. Where that's what people don't know.
Bad stuff happens everywhere in the world. Like there's dark stuff everywhere. I've met Americans who are terrified to go to the UK. Like, oh, I'm gonna get stabbed. And I'm like, dude, like,
it's safer than here.
That's pretty funny to think that though.
Man, like, what are you so concerned? Like these things are not impossible, right? Like you can get hit by lightning, but to never leave your house because you're afraid of that is kind of goofy. So yeah. Anyway, just a random thought.
Love it.
I don't want to get stabbed by someone with a funny accent.